Before the arena lights shine, before the crowds fill the stands, it begins with a dream. A kid who watches, a coach who believes, a player who inspires.
Adonai playing with Adonai's double filer.
A practice becomes a passion, a player becomes an inspiration, and a fan begins to dream. Rides can wait, meetings can wait, because moments like these don't.
Woo!
Basketball isn't just played inside an arena. It lives on dusty courts, in crowded streets, in homes gathered around the screen. It's in every neighborhood, bringing strangers together, turning quiet moments into unforgettable ones. Every game, every story, every fan, across nations, only on Okapi. Before the arena lights shine, before the crowds fill the stands, it begins with a dream. A kid who watches, a coach who believes, a player who inspires.
Adonai playing with Adonai's double filer.
A practice becomes a passion, a player becomes an inspiration, and a fan begins to dream. Rides can wait, meetings can wait, because moments like these don't.
Woo!
Basketball isn't just played inside an arena. It lives on dusty courts, in crowded streets, in homes gathered around the screen. It's in every neighborhood, bringing strangers together, turning quiet moments into unforgettable ones. Every game, every story, every fan, across nations, only on Okapi. Before the arena lights shine, before the crowds fill the stands, it begins with a dream. A kid who watches, a coach who believes, a player who inspires.
Adoni playing with Adonis Profiler.
A practice becomes a passion, a player becomes an inspiration, and a fan begins to dream. Rides can wait, meetings can wait, because moments like these don't.
Woo!
Basketball isn't just played inside an arena. It lives on dusty courts, in crowded streets, in homes gathered around the screen. It's in every neighborhood, bringing strangers together, turning quiet moments into unforgettable ones. Every game, every story, every fan, across nations, only on Okapi. Before the arena lights shine, before the crowds fill the stands, it begins with a dream. A kid who watches, a coach who believes, a player who inspires.
Adoni playing with Adonis Profiler.
A practice becomes a passion, a player becomes an inspiration, and a fan begins to dream. Rides can wait, meetings can wait, because moments like these don't.
Woo!
Basketball isn't just played inside an arena. It lives on dusty courts, in crowded streets, in homes gathered around the screen. It's in every neighborhood, bringing strangers together, turning quiet moments into unforgettable ones. Every game, every story, every fan, across nations, only on Okapi. Before the arena lights shine, before the crowds fill the stands, it begins with a dream. A kid who watches, a coach who believes, a player who inspires.
Adoni playing with Adonis Profiler.
A practice becomes a passion, a player becomes an inspiration, and a fan begins to dream. Rides can wait, meetings can wait, because moments like these don't.
Woo!
Basketball isn't just played inside an arena. It lives on dusty courts, in crowded streets, in homes gathered around the screen. It's in every neighborhood, bringing strangers together, turning quiet moments into unforgettable ones. Every game, every story, every fan, across nations, only on Okapi.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Okapi Sports Network covering the Rwanda Basketball League playoffs. This is sponsored by Cheetah Energy Drink. Just remember that you can't beat Cheetah. And if you are not yet subscribed to our channel, what are you waiting for? Just click on the subscribe button. You can like, you can comment as well. Which team are you supporting tonight? Is it the RSSB Tigers or is it the REG, Rwanda Energy Group Basketball Club? And very good evening, good afternoon to all basketball fans from around the world. Welcome to the BK Arena, courtesy of Okapi Sports Network. I'm going to be with Mignon Uwase. My name is Babu Joe. And if you're with us last time these two teams met, then you already know we are in for something special. REG and Tigers went all the way to OT overtime. But when the dust settled, Tigers walked away with a 92-point victory to 90 by REG. So it's going to be a great match tonight. We're not just looking at a rematch, we're looking at a chance for REG to rewrite that ending, because the last meeting they had everything. They had the defensive pressure, 18 steals, 8 blocks, while Tigers found their rhythm from beyond the arc, shooting an impressive 40% from the 3-point range. Yes, and we had Kande Kieli, who gave REG 28 points and 15 rebounds, while Nathaniel Roberts pulled down 17 rebounds for the Tigers. Perhaps the biggest lesson from that game was in the fourth quarter, where the Tigers outscored REG 23-11 and turned the game around. How you doing, Mignon? Good evening to you. I hope you're having a fantastic time.
Yeah, sure. I'm having a fantastic time. How are you?
I am doing well. I am excited for this game too. How are you feeling about it?
The same thing.
The same thing.
I think the feeling is mutual.
Feeling is mutual, right?
Yeah. So how are you doing? What are you loving about the game so far?
So far, I see the teams are preparing, but I don't know if REG, last time everything was decided in the fourth quarter. REG will feel like they failed to close the game, and Tigers outscored them on the fourth quarter. But I'm yet to see, with their good defense, if they can manage to close the game out.
Yeah, sure. You're right. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see that the stage is set actually, and the players are so ready. So here is the stats for last time. For the field goals, it was 41% for RSSB Tigers, and for REG, it was 38%. And for 2 points, RSSB Tigers attempted 45 times, and 19 of them were made. And for Rwanda Energy Group, they attempted a lot of times. 60 to 45 is something different, And I think one of the strengths that REG has is actually, the mid-range. Those big men been attempting so many times there in the paint. So they got 26 and 60, and on 3 points. REG also attempted 31 times, and 9 of them went through. And for RSSB Tigers, 32 times, then 13. That's a very good performance. You can see 13 and 32 to 9. There is a big difference there. And
that's like 4 more, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And for the points in the paint, RSSB Tigers came up with 38 to 46 for REG, and for the assists, it was 24 to 23. And for the points from the turnovers, RSSB Tigers managed to get 18 points to 23 for REG. And for the bench points, that time, RSSB Tigers did an incredible thing. Imagine 50 points from the bench.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful performance from RSSB Tigers.
Yes.
And 12 for Rwanda Energy Group. So you can see that REG that time, they really gave everything. But the bench didn't deliver enough, if I can say, because you can see if RSSB Tigers can get to 50 points from the bench. That's a beautiful thing to witness here in the Rwanda Basketball League. That's something great. I've never seen that before.
That was a spectacular performance from the bench from RSSB Tigers.
Yeah, sure. And I can say that the players are ready. Everything is well set. Only we're missing the fans. I cannot see a lot of fans here at the stadium, but I think they're gonna be here in the second game of the day, as well as the last one, APR versus Patriots. And right next after this, we're gonna be watching REG Women Basketball Club playing their second game of the finals, facing the Hoops Women Basketball Club. Last time they gave us a beautiful game as well. 62 to 68 was the score last time. Only a difference of 4 points. I can say that even today, I cannot wait to see what what they have for us in the stall, as you like to say. And the player to watch today for Rwanda Energy Group is Galmin Kande. Last time he was a flamethrower for Rwanda Energy Group, as he got 28 personal points and 15 rebounds, as well as 1 assist. And for the field goals, he got 12 and 25. That's a very beautiful performance. I can say that it's gonna be 50%. Yeah, sure. He really did an amazing job.
He really dominated, but he is going to need his team to also help him out, because he had a dominating performance, but they still lost. So maybe the rest of the team can also help out and contribute more towards his contribution.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
beautiful.
And last time we have seen that they played up to the OT. Imagine playing up to the OT. I missed to see that thing, and it only happened on this game. And for RSSB Tigers, one of the players to watch today is Bruno Nyamungasa, as he got 13 personal points, 8 rebounds, and 4 steals. And he attempted 9 field goals, and 4 of them fell. So that's a beautiful performance from Nyamungasa. And I remember last time in that game that they played back on Thursday, he was a game changer. I remember he shot a 3-point shot there that brought the whole team back in the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the game was won by 2 points. So those extra threes that you say, those 4 extra threes, maybe helped RSSB to actually edge out REG and get the win.
Yeah, sure,
So
you're
that was
right.
a nice win.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the stage is set for another thrilling chapter. As Rwanda Energy Group takes on RSSB Tigers in Game 2 of the battle for third place after an intense first game, both teams return to the court hungry, determined, and ready to leave everything on the floor. And the last meeting was nothing short of basketball thriller because RSSB Tigers came out on top with 92 points to 90, but they had to fight through overtime to secure their victory. Just 2 points separated the teams after a game filled with pressure, intensity, and the big moments. And now REG has the perfect opportunity to respond today. And the narrow defeat showed that there is very little between those two teams, and every position could once again make the difference because Rwanda Energy Group today they will be looking forward to turn the heartbreak of game 1 into motivation and come back stronger. So here's the lineup for Rwanda Energy Group men's category. Number 1 is Kado Furaha, number 4 is Enoki Cesarano, number 5 Sadar Sagamba, number 6 Steve Tumizi, number 9 Jean Umuhoza, number 10 Kamdo Frank Betuji, and number 11 is Patrick Chizirungu, number 13 Fabrice Muhoza, number 14 Hubert Bugingo, and number 24 is Prince Muhizi, whereby number 34 is Galvin Konde Kiyeli, number 63 is Lamal Ayot Cole, and the head coach is Odaudi Oga. So as I was mentioning before, REG today they will be looking forward to turn the heartbreak of game 1 into motivation and come back stronger. But the RSSB Tigers will have confidence as well on their side. They already know what it takes to beat REG in a close battle, and they will be looking to prove that their 92-90 overtime victory was not an accident. So expect the Tigers to bring the same energy, discipline, and fighting spirit as well. So game 2 is here, and the library is heating up. So here's the lineup for RSSB Tigers. We have number 0, Bruno Nyamwasa, number 2, Lars Ishimwe, number 3, Anthony Shea, number 4, Jean de Dieu Yungeho, number 5, Fiston Irutingabo, number 6, Paul Bizimana, number 7, Hervé Kishate, and number 11, Dan Manzi Kimasa, number 12, Trey Sinze, number 24, Olivier Shaka, number 28, Robert Nathaniel, and number 30, David Mutawazi, and the coach is Henley Winuka. I can see that the players are ready. You see the warm-ups. The way they're warming up is actually sending a message to the fans and to people who will be watching us today here at OSN. If they do what they did last time, I think we're going to be watching an amazing game today.
I agree with you. Amazing game it is. We have been watching them warm up. They're still warming up until now. They are ready for the cracker, for the thriller, for the great game tonight. So click subscribe on Okapi Sports Network, share it to your friends, and make sure that you watch all the games that we have prepared for you tonight. This evening is going to be a great evening packed with great Rwanda Basketball League games.
And yeah, sure. And you can see that the second game is actually here and the library is actually heating up. And the question is simple. Will REG Basketball Club get revenge and level the battle, or will RSSB Tigers strike again and take another step forward, third place after a 2-point thriller in game 1? And one thing said in this game, you don't want to miss. You don't have to miss this game, because if you haven't watched the first game, I'm telling you the honest truth, you missed a lot.
But thank goodness you're with us right now to watch the second one, because the first game was already a good one. It showed us a preview of what these two teams can manage. But I think we are going to see them go for more tonight, which is a great entertainment for us, I can say.
Yeah, and a lot of people been questioning themselves. Like, imagine many of the international players for RSSB Tigers weren't there last time, and REG really struggled to manage to get a win at that time, because you can see that the squad for REG is actually full. Gamin Kande is still here, even though they didn't get like an opportunity to play with Haruna and William Perry in these playoffs. But those who played the semifinals against Patriots, the whole team is actually here. Only few replacements, like 2 or 3. But for RSSB Tigers, the starting 5 is not in the court. Imagine, and they managed to walk away with a win last time.
That only shows us that it's going to get even better than it was last time. As you can see, the game officials, we have Toure Fanta, Humbeji Silva, and Kevin Ishimwe going to help us officiate this game tonight.
Yeah, and one thing I've loved about these playoffs, actually this year was also different in basketball history, because it's the first time I've seen like during the playoffs, they brought even the international game officials to just help us, have a fair game. Because last time there have been a lot of complaints about the refs and something related to,
yes,
management of the game or something. But yeah, this year they really tried to fix out everything. Even Okapi Sport Network, they did an amazing job as well. Because I've seen a lot of people saying, "Yo, you guys made it on the right time. You came when people needed you the most." Imagine if we are in US and we are watching the game, those players who used to be here but they now departed for continuing their studies in the US, even in Canada for sports scholarships. They've been sending a lot of messages like saying Okapi really came on the right time.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
the standard has been raised on officiating and on live streaming.
Yeah, sure. Even the players upgraded, now I can see that each and every team in the first division actually have the foreign players. That haven't happened before. Like even the Inside generation that didn't manage to win at least one game in the regular season, they also have the international players who support the team. So that's something really made our random basketball league more tough. And I think it's something to be appreciated.
It is.
Yeah, it is tip of time. I can see that the starting 5 for RSSB Tiger, that is Lars Lukanishimne, Nate Roberts, Ichishate Mutabazi, and Paul Beasy. And for Red, there is Galmin Kande, Elliot Cole, Kamdo, and Shimizi, and then Chizurungu Patrick. And that's Kamdo Frank Betuji. He's starting there with a beautiful startup, as he's going on a free throw line for 2 full shots. REG today has to put in some work and efforts as well, because they really need to get this win. If RSSB Tigers wins today, they're going to be crowned 3rd place. They will go with a bronze medal today.
So this is do or die.
Yeah, sure. No time to joke here. They have to leave everything in here. That's coming to front by 2G off the mark on the first. That's the second. That's the first point for Rana Energy Group and the first point of the game as well. RSSB Tigers in ball here. Last league and Shima there. Being picked by Elliot Cole. Nate Roberts goes out for a 2-point jumper, but that was an air ball. Last league and Ishimi there, who tried to go for a putback, but the defense said not today. What a beautiful pass there from Elliot Cole. Gamin Kande goes out for a 2-point jumper and runs it smoothly, and that's gonna be 3 points for REG to 0 for RSSB Tigers. Last league and Ishimi there with the ball swings it to Nate Roberts. Nate Roberts swings it to Last league and Ishimi, but he touched the line. Gonna be REG's ball possession. Patrick Chizurugu there with the ball, swings it to Kamdo. Kamdo fades and Sumizi. But that's still there by Paul Beasy. A long pass to Last League and Ishimne. Gonna be REG's ball position once again. Patrick Chizurungu there at the top of the key swings the ball to Elliot Cole. A beautiful pass to Sumizi and a beautiful finish there. That's gonna be 5 points for REG to 0 for RSSB Tigers. Net Roberts there with the ball. Sings it to Lars. Lost to Mutabazi. Net Roberts. Paul Busy. Spin move. Goes up. Almost to get it, but can't connect. Camden from Betuji there. Swings the ball to Gamin Kande. Sumizi there. Swings the ball to Elliot Cole. Goes out for a Lambo 3. Almost to get it. But breaks it. Gonna be RSSB Tigers ball position. RSSB Tigers not scoring at this time. REG already got 5 points in this game.
Yes, and Elliot Cole with 2 assists there.
Yeah, sure, he has been a playmaker. That was a beautiful pass to Mutabazi. Side step goes up. Almost to drain it, but can't connect. Each shot over there at the top of the key goes up for a Rainbow 3, almost to get it. But Mutabazi was just there for a putback. And that's the very first 2 points for RSSB Tigers in this game. Elliot Cole, Lamar there with the ball. Behind the back. Crossover. Between the legs, they're trying to make a play. Sends the ball to Sumizi. Sumizi to Gamin Kande. And that's a slam from Gamin Kande Kieli, the very first slam of the game. But last time, he made like 4 or 5 slams, if I remember well. He has been absolutely special, dominating the paint that time. He just shot it over there with the ball. Swings it to Nate Roberts. Nate Roberts to Mutabazi. Mutabazi there with a beautiful play with Nate Roberts. But that's going to be a shot clock violation. Sumizi there being so dominant with a beautiful rejection there on Nate Roberts. 7-2 is the score so far in this game. Now RSSB Tigers shifting their defense to man-man marking. Tight defense there on each other. Elliot Cole swings the ball to Cheesy. Drives right to the basket. He was trying to play with Gamin Kande, but Kande wasn't able to keep that ball. But he really did an amazing cut right to the basket. But he wasn't able to make it count. Or to make a basket right there. Last Lake and Ishima, they are playing with the Kishate, and that's gonna be a steal by Camden from Betuji. Cheesy Rungu to Elliot Cole, Lamar. Lamar there with the ball. Facing Ichishate. A lockdown defense there on Elliot Lamar Cole. Drives, goes up. Almost to get it, but that was unlucky. Bounce. Mutabazi there, being picked by Kamdo. Gets an easy 2-point layup there. That's gonna be 4-7. Gamin Kande swings the ball to Elliot. Elliot goes out for 3, almost to get it, but can't connect. Nate Roberts there with a beautiful rebound. He has been one of the best defenders that RSSB Tigers get. He really played so well in these playoffs. He has been helping the RSSB Tigers in terms of defense. You're not going to see him like dropping a lot of points, but he'll be a rim protector. And that's Kamdo from Betuji with a turnover.
Yes, I agree with you there on Nathaniel Roberts because while Gamin gave us 15 rebounds last time, Roberts answered with 17 of his own. So he is a force defending in the glass right there.
You're right, and that's Mutabazi there at the top of the key trying to create a play. Almost a steal there, but Elliot Cole wasn't ready to get that ball. Lost Leaky Nishimi going up with a reverse layup, but can't connect. Gamin Kande Kieli there being picked so tightly by Ichishate and playing an amazing defense. Beautiful pass to Paul Busy. That's going to be shooting 2 for Paul Beasy. That was a beautiful play there by Ichishate LV. He has also been so special there as one of the subs that RSSB Tigers had, who was really delivering on the right time. And you have seen that he played a very beautiful defense there on Galmin Kande. He knew that he won't stop him when he goes up with the ball, but he can try to stop him before he go up, like, trying to steal the ball, and that's what he did, and he made it. Paul Beasy there of the target on the first. Paul Beasy there swings the second. Elliot Cole there at the top of the key. Beautiful pass to Galmin Kande. Elliot Cole goes out for a 3. And gets it on the second attempt. One thing I know about Elliot Cole is that when he takes a decision like that, most of the times he make it count. Elliot Cole there, being a playmaker, playing with Cheesy almost to get it. He got fouled. He's going on a strike for 2.
3 minutes 59 seconds on the clock. We're still on the first quarter. REG has double the points that Tiger have managed to get. Tiger has 5 and REG has 10. As we see how this match is going to fall out. Who is going to get the bronze medal in the 3rd place?
And RSSB Tigers is still having only 5 points. Imagine if it continues this way, seeing the RSSB Tigers heading to the second quarter of the game without at least getting a double digit of at least 10 points. That's going to be a substitution there on RSSB Tigers players. Trey Todd Sinze coming in the court, and Fistoy Rutingabo also. They replace Mutabazi and Paul Beasy. Cheesy Rungo there trains the first. That's going to be 11-5. Now REG extending the lead to 6 points. Trains the second as well. That's going to be 12-5. Bruno, number 0, sends the ball to Trey Toa. Ned Roberts there at the top of the key. Swings it to Fishstone. Pick and roll there. Bruno goes out for a 3 but can't connect. Elliot Cole Lamar there with the ball. That's a beautiful layup there by Bruno Nyamasa. Pushing his team to 7 points. Up to 12 for REG to 7 for RSSB Tigers. Adil Kolama there with the ball. Goes up. Sends the ball to Gamin Kande. Step back. Goes out for a 2-point jumper. And splashes it smoothly. That's going to be 14-7. Rwanda Energy Group, as you mentioned, doubling the score for RSSB Tigers. 14-7.
2 minutes 49 seconds of the clock.
Freestone everything over there. Drives, goes up, but can't connect. That's Elliot Cole Lamar there with the ball. Swings it to Gomit Kande, goes up and gets a 2-point bucket there. Wow, Gomit Kande with the 8 personal points so far in this game. He has a half of the whole team's score, 18-16. Gomit Kande is that player for real.
Yeah, half of the points of Rwanda Energy Group goes to Gamin Kande. And this is just a gentle reminder, ladies and gentlemen, wherever it is that you are watching us from, you can just never miss a moment here on Okapi Sports Network by subscribing and liking, commenting, telling us your favorite team, who you think is going to win, as we continue watching this cracker of a match between RSSB Tigers and Rwanda Energy Group. RSSB Tigers were trailing by 7 points almost, you know, and it's actually 9 points. This is going to be we're still in the first quarter, but for me, I am saving my judgments for the fourth quarter because I don't know why. Maybe that's where the game was decided last time,
Yeah, sure.
and maybe RSSB might have a slow start and grow later in the game, but REG is really having a very, very good start with the likes of their top players like Garmin and Elliot Cole really playing well. Elliot Cole with the assists, Garmin with the points, and we are back.
The players are back from the timeout, and I can see that on RSSB Tigers they did another substitution. Kumasa Dan is there replacing Ned Roberts. Vasilika Nishimi goes out for a deep ball and splashes it. That's gonna be 10-16. Elliot Colamar there with the ball. For Raha Kadode, who was unable to convert after a beautiful pass there. Trade for Sinze with a 2-point bucket there. 12-16 is the score. Kalin Kande there playing with Elliot Cole. Elliot Cole to Sumizi. Sumizi to Galmin Kande goes out for a 2-point jumper and gets it. Wow, and that's gonna be 18-12. Galmin Kande bringing in all the experience, and he is also very confident, and I really love that about him. He's that player that you're gonna see that he's always calm in the court. He doesn't talk a lot, and the other thing is that when it's time to convert,
he's always there to convert it.
you are right. And that's Patrick Chizurungu there swings the ball to Kado, drives, swings the ball to Galmin Kande. And that's a beautiful putback there by Nsumizi. Lost Leak and Ishima there with the ball. Swings it to Fiston almost to get it, but that was a baby shot. Galmin Kande there playing with Elliot Cole. Beautiful pass there to Kado. Kado to Chizi. Drives. Ball to Nsumizi. Nsumizi to Galmin Kande. Goes up and gets it. Let me tell you something. I've seen that Nsumizi is actually that player. He's not going to score a lot of points, but he has this ability of, using quick passes. He has some quick and beautiful dimes there. And that's Fiston routing up. Sends the ball to Trey Twa, goes out for a deep ball, but can't connect. Gonna be RSSB Tigers ball position. Only 5 seconds remaining on the clock, and that's gonna be a substitution there on the RSSB Tigers side. Last Leak and Shim getting out and being subbed by Nyonge Hojon. 22 points to 12 for RSSB Tigers now. REG taking the lead with 10 points, but this happened last time. You guys don't be fooled by that difference because last time RSSB Tigers showed that regardless of the lead that you guys are trying to put on us, but yeah, we can come back stronger, catch up, and get to win as well. It might be in the OT, but we can manage to win. So they walked away with the first win last time. Elliot's call there, almost to get a 3-point bracket, but can't connect. And that's going to be 22-12, as I was mentioning before. And it is the end of the first quarter of the game. REG leading with 10 points. And I think at this time, RSSB Tigers need to get some points also in the second quarter of the game, as, if REG have learned that lesson, I don't think they're going to do the same thing as they did last time, because they have said that everything is possible. So they really need to be focused, and also try to keep that lead. Putting the lead is one thing, and also getting to defend is so that it can't be removed is the other task they really have to do today.
Yes, I agree with you on that part because Reg have found themselves in this situation before after quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, leading and thinking that they have control of the game just to end up not closing it, going to OT and RSSB running away with the W. So they are going to really want to stay focused throughout and not be taken away by the 10-point lead that they have. But Reg have been doing well from beyond the arc, the 3-point line. They have attempted 4, but then they have made 3. They have converted 3. That's a 75% conversion rate right there. While the Tigers last game they really did well from beyond the arc, but up until now we've only seen them convert 50% of what they have tried. They've attempted 2 and they have made 1. That's from the free throw line. But the 3-pointers, they've just made 1 out of 6, and Reg have only made 1 out of 5 as well. 2-pointers, we see Reg doing well with converting 8 out of the 11 attempts, while Reg have only converted 4 out of 13 from the 2-point range. While the field goals, Tigers have converted 5 out of 19 attempts. That's a 26 percentile. While Rwanda Energy Group have converted 9 out of 16. But as we have said, the game is still going on. This up until now, it means nothing yet. They have to keep the foot on the gas and keep the focus.
So the players are back here for the second quarter of the game, and that's Niyunge Hoja being picked by Elliot Kolama. Dan Kimasa there. Hand off to Nyamwasa. Ball back to Yushan Niyunge Ho. Nyamwasa Bruno there. Bounce pass there, but Garmin Kande was just there to grab that. Too easy. Long pass to Elliot Cole. That's a beautiful save there for Rwanda Energy Group. Galmin Kande Kieli there with the ball. Swings it to Shizirongu. And that's going to be backcourt. And it's going to be RSSB Tigers ball position. Bruno Nyamwasa there swings the ball to Treitwa. John Kimasa. And that's going to be shot clock violation there by RSSB Tigers. Reg really playing an amazing defense in this game, and that's why you're seeing that they're not struggling really to get the scores and some points. So yeah, and I can see the RSSB Tigers, they are doing a lot of ball movements, and Rwanda Energy Group, they really get a lot of opportunities, to be alone and also attack the rim in an easiest way. So RSSB Tigers need to strengthen their defense towards. That's going to be an end one basket there by Galmin Kandekieli. And it's going to be a fall on Don Kimasa. 24-12 is the score. Reg now kept on taking the lead and also doubling the points for RSSB Tigers. They're really doing amazing in the second quarter of the game. Only if they can keep this. But last time, they really disappointed everyone because imagine, a team came to catch up in the game and remove a lead of 12 points. And they also managed to win with 2 more. That's an amazing play that they made last time.
Amazing from RSSB, but 15 points right now for Garmin. Ooh. That's Reg with the ball. Lead call. Lead call from beyond the arc. Can't get it to go.
Niyunge Hojon there with the ball. Trying to play with Fiston Irutungabo. Fiston, they are being marked tightly. And that's a fall on Fiston Irutungabo. And that's going to be a side ball. Coach Minuka not too happy with that call from the rest, telling them that he was going on a layup. That's why he tried to, catch his arm and stop him from going up. And he's gonna be shooting 2 points there. I mean, two full shots. And yeah, you have seen that the coach was actually ready and complaining for that complaint was worth it.
It was.
Each time you're rooting about drains the first free throw. 13-25 is the score now. Only 7 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the second quarter of the game. Splashes the second as well. 14-25 is the score. RSSB Tigers cutting the lead to only 9 points. Elliot Collier playing with Galwin Kandeguza for a 2-point jumper, wants to get it, but can't cash it. And that's Nyunge Hojong moving so quickly there with the ball, trying to create a play. And that's gonna be a REG's ball position. That's gonna be a substitution there on REG side. Garmin Kandekieli going out, and he's subbed by Mushinga Fabrice. Beautiful pass there to Sadar. Sadar back to Elliot Cole, goes out for a deep ball and splashes it. That's gonna be 28-14. I told you that REG has been doubling the score for RSSB Tigers. But if Tigers continue to play the way they did last time, it's gonna be so easy for them. That's 2-point jumper there by Don Kimasa. Last time he was a game changer, and today he might even do that. It's still possible.
He has the quality.
Yeah, sure. He has shown that it is possible. Seeing a Fabrice there going out for a 2-point jumper for big seat. That was almost still there by Tsumizi. Tsumizi has played so well today. Even last time, he really played so well. And that's going to be REG's timeout.
Yes, we can see that REG right now, they already have 11 assists. And Elliot Lamar Cole has 5 to his name already in the team. Yet, if you can remember the last game, he clocked 11 assists alone. So he is trying to get it on and pick up from where he left out. I'm hoping this timeout is exactly what RSSB need to get their momentum going and come back and try to reduce the deficit, because as we can see, REG are trying to keep doubling and keep that distance, but as we have talked about ever since quarter one, we have seen it before. We have seen it last time. REG coming in, playing well, defending well, dominating. There's a good matchup in the paint as well. But then they ended up losing the game. We saw RSSB Tigers score 50 points from the bench. That is quite as fantastic and spectacular play from them. But as we are now in the second quarter, 6 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock, and REG Rwanda Energy Group has 28 points to their name, while Tigers have managed to get 16. This is an 8-point, I think it's a 12-point difference. And let's see how the Tigers are going to fare during this game.
And it's going to be RSSB Tigers ball position. Nyunge Hojon there playing with Trey Twa back to Nyunge Ho. Back to Trey Twa. Sinze swings it to Freestone, goes out for a deep ball, almost a K-shot, but can't connect. A lot going on in this game. Kimasa down there. Quick pass to Nyunge Ho. I'm actually loving those dimes for RSSB Tigers. Oh my goodness. RSSB Tigers today, they really had some beautiful ball movement. They're only struggling to convert because they have been getting some good plays, and you've seen that many of the players are actually taking the shots beyond the arc freely because none is there for the closeout, but they are not lucky to make them count. And that's another substitution there on Trey Tosinzi. And there's a 2-point bucket there by Musinga. 30-16 is the score. A lead of 14 points in this game by Rwanda Energy Group. Erotingable Fiston there with the ball. Drives. Goes up. Almost to get it, but that's going to be shooting too for Fiston Erotingable.
5 minutes 21 seconds on the clock. We see Rwanda Energy Group trying to extend their point lead with 30 points, while the Tigers are trying to trail, trying to catch up, but they have only managed to get 16 points as of now.
Erotingable sinks the first. That's going to be 17-30. Keisha's the second as well. 18-30 is the score. RSSB Tigers trying to gather lead to only 12 points. A long pass there to Cheesy and Cheesy to Sedar. Sedar to Elliot Cole. Quick pass there to Furaha. Sedar there with the ball, swings it to Nchizirungu, goes out for a deep ball, but that was a baby shot. John Kimasa playing with Niyunge Hojan. Niyunge Hojan, they're being marked tightly. Dan Kimasa goes up almost to get it, but can't connect. Elliot Colum out there. Long pass there to Fabrice Musinga, and fortunately he touched the line. That's going to be a substitution there on RSSB Tigers side. Niyunge Hojan getting out, and he is subbed by Lauslik and Ishimge. Mutabazi also subs Bruno Yamasa. 30 points to 18 is the score now. Mutabazi trying to play with net robbers, but that was a steal. Coach Adawadu not too happy with Musinga, telling him that he had to go straight forward to the basket, not to stop. Because Musinga, I don't know the reason why actually he stopped. You know, he was supposed to drive right to the basket because he has that physicality and also, you know, he has that capability, to be honest.
Yeah. Yes, the coach was just questioning his decision making right there, because he knows that he could have made it if he had made it to the basket. But as we can see on the stats right here, both teams have tried really well from the free throw. They have really converted to the best of their abilities, both missing only one of their one shy from the attempts that they've made. REG having made 5 attempts and made 4, while Tigers made 6 and converted 5.
Rwanda Energy Group's ball position. Elliot Cole there with an inbound ball. Looking for Furaha. Furaha Kadode here. They are being marked so totally by Kimasa. Goes out for a 2-point jumper, almost to catch it, but can't connect. Mutabazi there playing with Lauslik and Ishimi, goes out for a deep ball and transit. Wow, that's gonna be 21-30. RSSB Tigers cutting the lead to only 1 point. Elliot Coloma there goes out for a deep ball, almost to respond with a nice play there, but can't connect. But he picked it back, goes out for a floater and knocks it down. Wow, Elliot Cole being a good player in this second cut of the game. as he has been creating scoring opportunities for his teammates and also converting up to 8 personal points. And then Roberts there swings the ball to Lost Lake and Ishimi. Lost Lake and Ishimi to Dan Kimasa. Kimasa to Mutabazi. Mutabazi there goes up. Almost to get a 2-point bucket, but can't connect. That's Furaha. Furaha playing with Musinga. Coach O'Dowd with a lot of complaints. Really not too happy with what the boys are doing, and that's going to be a substitution there in Musinga. Chizirungu Patrick there, being picked by 2. Galmin Kande, hand off to Elliot Cole there. The bounce pass to Galmin Kande, almost to get it but can't connect. Beautiful pass there to Ned Roberts and converts a 2-point bucket there. That's gonna be 23-32. RSSB Tigers cutting the lead back to 9 points. Only 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, for the second quarter of the game. That's Sedar Sagamba there with the Elliot Cole goes out for a 2-point jumper, kisses the glass and fall. Wow, that's gonna be 34-23.
That was a great shot right there.
Yeah, sure. What a pass there to Freestone. Drives, goes up, but that was a pass to Nathaniel. Paul Busy, mid-range jumper. Blake it. Beautiful pass there to Sedar. Sedar to Elliot Cole. Goes out for a deep ball. Almost a K-shot, but can't connect. Elliot Cole there playing an important role for REG. That's Shizirungu playing with Galmin Kande crossover. Goes out for a deep ball. Almost a K-shot, but can't connect. And that's a slam there by Paul Busy. 25-34 is the score. Paul Busy helping the team to cut the lead to only 9 points. And it is REG's timeout. Coach O'Dowd not too happy for what the boys are doing, because he has been telling them that whoever will get a right opportunity to go straight forward to the basket doesn't have to stop, and it happened once more. So he really had to, talk to the players and get to see how they can sort this thing out.
We need points, we need points, we need points. Don't stop along the way. Go out and make sure we get the lead and we extend the points that we have. I'm guessing that's what the coach is trying to say.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because they know that REG have to win this. If RSSB manages to find a way to win like they did last time, then they take the 3rd place, right? Because REG they cannot afford to lose the focus. And hopefully this timeout will get things in their favor and get some momentum their way. But as of now, we can see that both teams have attempted 11 shots from beyond the arc, but they have both of them managed to convert 2 out of 11. So hopefully the basket will be kind to them as the match goes on. Of Elliot Cole right there.
Elias Lamar there with a crossover. Gazab. But that's a fault on Elliot's call. That's going to be a side ball to Rwanda Energy Group. Galmin Kande, they are being marked so tightly by Nat Roberts. Playing with Furaha. Furaha with the hand up there to Elliot Lamar. Lamar drives. But that's going to be a travel violation there by Elliot Cole. Coach O'Dowd telling Elliot Cole that he doesn't have to force. He has to play with other players as the guards were open there on the wings. But he was forcing to get a basket there. He was supposed to swing the ball to others so that they can get an easy scoring opportunity. An air ball there from Lost Link Nishimi. Sumizi they are playing with Galmin Kande. Kande went Chizi Rongo. That's gonna be an N1 basket there by Galmin Kande Kieli. So far he gets 17 personal points and he has been the scoring agent for Rwanda Energy Group. Also he protected the rim as he collected a lot of rebounds and he has been showing up for this team for sure. He's on a strike for one more shot. Knocks it down, and that's gonna be 37-25. Paul busy there with the ball. Swings the ball to Mutabazi. Ned Roberts playing with Paul busy. Spin move. Almost to get a beautiful basket there after a quick spin move that he did there, but that's gonna be a ball on him, and he's going on to try for 2 charity shots. 35 seconds remaining on the clock for this second quarter of the game. And I can see that the game is also tight. You guys can't see it, but I'm actually seeing a lot of things happening in these 2 more quarters that we're gonna watch after this one. Paul busy there, seeing the first. 26-37 is the score. On the mark and the second. And still it's gonna be RSSB Tigers ball position. Furaha Kato there touched the line when he was trying to save the ball. Ned Roberts there with the ball. Guys swings the ball to Mutawazi. Goes up and slammed the ball within 2 people there. Wow. Oh my goodness. Beautiful play there by Ned Roberts. 28-37. Last leaking Nishimi there with a nice finger roll. And that's gonna be 30-37. And that's gonna be a fall on Garmin Kande Kieli. A lot of IQ there from Garmin Kande.
Few seconds remaining on the clock and he managed to get a foul. That's great thinking from him.
Coach Minuka not too happy for that call from the refs. Saying that none touched Garmin Kande, and Odaudu also complaining, saying that you guys touched him, he deserves to be on a stripe.
Coach making his opinions known.
And he's going on a strike for 3 more full shots.
If he makes them, REG will extend this lead to a 10-point lead. So let's see how Garmin is going to fare from the free throw line. So far,
a lot is happening. Odaudu calling Elliot Cole, telling him, "Why do you have to talk to Coach Minuka? Do you guys have some things that you have to sort out, or you're talking about business? You're in the game. What are you doing there?"
Fair point. Fair point.
Yeah, and that's gonna be shooting 3 for Golmin Kande Kieli. I told you that you're not gonna see that guy complaining or doing anything apart from playing. He's not gonna talk in the court. Always also quiet and standing on business.
Laser focused.
Yeah, sure. Knocks down the first. That's gonna be 38 for Rwanda Energy Group. He needs to get them both. He knocked down the first. He needs to get those 2 more and push the team to a lead of 10 points. Drains the second as well. That's gonna be 39-30. Only 1 second remaining on the clock for this second half of the game. I mean, second quarter of the first half of the game. Galmin Kande there being a savior for the whole team. And it is the end of the second quarter of the game, and REG there managed to put on a lead of 10 points, 30-40. And I think Coach Minuka is not too happy with those calls from the refs. He has been complaining so many times, not too happy for all those decisions. And yeah, the players are heading in the halftime break to, find out how they can get to win. RSSB Tigers is fighting to catch up in the game and get to win as well. And REG is also finding a way of keep on, improving the scoring rate, as well as also doing the defense that will not allow RSSB Tigers to win in an easiest way.
I'm hoping REG's coach will be saying, remember, we are going into that time again. Quarter 3, we are leading as we were leading previous game, but let's keep the memory of what happened last time close by, because we don't want it to happen again. As we have seen that Tiger knows what it takes to beat this REG team. They have done it before, and if they manage to do this again, the RSSB Tigers, straight up, they will get their win. But before that, halftime stats for the Rwanda Basketball League Playoffs 2026. Sponsored by Cheetah and powered by Okapi Sports Network. So as we can see, as far as the points go, RSSB Tigers have 30 points. They are trailing 10 points behind to 40 points by Rwanda Energy Group Basketball Club. As far as field goals are concerned, we can see REG with 48%, while RSSB only managed to convert 32% of their field goals attempt. And then they are beyond the arc. We saw last game that RSSB was so good, but right now they're only averaging 15% by halftime, while REG has 18% conversion rate from the 3-point line from beyond the arc. As far as the defensive and offensive are gone, 20 rebounds go to Rwanda Energy Group, while the Tigers managed to get 18 rebounds to their name. Assists were very important in the game, and as you can see, REG managed to rack up 13 assists to only 7 by RSSB Tigers. As far as steals are concerned, RSSB Tigers are putting in the work. They managed to get 2 more steals by getting 7 steals, while Rwanda Energy Group got 5. From the free throw line, we see that 6 of the 8 free throws that RSSB Tigers managed to attempt, they made, while 8 out of 9 that were attempted were made by Rwanda Energy Group. It's 2-0 powered by Okapi Sports Network. It's still the halftime. Do not go anywhere, because in just a few minutes we are going to be watching the second half.
So ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a break. We'll be back here for the second half of the game. RSSB Tigers taking on REG.
Before the arena lights shine, before the crowds fill the stands, it begins with a dream. A kid who watches, a coach who believes, a player who inspires.
Adonis playing with Adonis Jabal Filer. Adonis.
A practice becomes a passion, a player becomes an inspiration, and a fan begins to dream. Rides can wait, meetings can wait, because moments like these don't. Basketball isn't just played inside an arena. It lives on dusty courts, in crowded streets, in homes gathered around the screen. It's in every neighborhood, bringing strangers together, turning quiet moments into unforgettable ones. Every game, every story, every fan, across nations, only on Okapi.
Let's go Tigers!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Okapi Sport Network. This is the second half of the game. RSSB Tigers taking on Rada Energy Group. And Rada Energy Group takes the lead with 10 points, 40-30. Let's wait and see how it's going to go in these two last quarters of the game. That's going to be decisive, and we get to know who's going to walk away with the win tonight. Remember that our RSSB Tigers already secured the first win, and REG today really want to get the second. We can tell. Lost Lake and Ishimga there with a lot of moves. Playing with Paul Busy. Goes up. Almost to get a 2-point bucket there, but can't connect. Chizurungu there goes up for a rainbow 3. Can't catch it. And that's gonna be a travel violation there. Reg's ball possession now. 30-40 is the score.
Elliot Cole with the ball already on 10 personal points and 5 rebounds as well as 5 assists.
Tumizi there playing with Kamdo. Kamdo with Cheesy goes back and drains the 2-point bucket. Wow, beautiful. That's going to be 42-30. Last leak in Nishima there. Goes up for a rainbow 3, almost a K-shot but can't connect. Elliot Colamar. Play with Tumizi, and Tumizi there with Cheesy. Kamdo front there, swings the ball to Elliot Cole, goes out for a rainbow 3, almost a K-shot but can't connect. Gonna be RSSB Tigers ball possession. 42-30 is the score. 8 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock for this third quarter of the game. Nate Roberts there. Spin move. Goes up. Almost to get a 2-point bucket, but can't connect. That's Iki shot it over there. Play with Nate Roberts. Goes up, but that's a block by Galmin Kandekieli. Ichi shots it there with the ball. Gets a 2-point bucket there over in Sumizi. Galmin there playing with Tumizi, and Tumizi to Chizurungu goes out for a rainbow 3 and catches it. Wow, that's gonna be 45-32. Last leak and Ishima they are playing with Ichishate back to Lars there with a turnover. Patrick Chizurungu there playing with Gamin. Gamin there playing with Elliot Cole. A screen there. Goes off for a rainbow 3. Almost to drain it. It can't connect. Ichi shot over there playing with Nate Roberts. A beautiful pass there on Dan Kimasa. And that's going to be another 2-point bucket there. 34-45 is the score. Reg there taking the lead with 11 points, 45-34. Elliot Cole there. Drives, swings the ball to Kamdo. Kamdo almost to get a 2-point bucket there, but can't connect. Ed Roberts there playing with Dan Kimase, goes out for a deep ball. Almost to K-shot, but can't connect. Gonna be a Reg's ball position. Ichishate over there standing on business. Leaving everything there on the court. Playing a tight defense and also fighting so hard to get an offensive rebound there, but it is not easy. Garmin Kande there with Kamdo Frank Betucci can't make that easy. A fall there on Elliot call by Ichishate LV. Gonna be Reg's ball possession once again.
Rwanda Energy Group have 4 more assists than RSSB Tigers right now. 14-8.
Elliot's call there, attempting a 2-point jumper but can't connect. And that's Lost Lake and Ishima. They are playing with Ikishate LV. Drives. But that's a steal there once again by Reg. Chizirungu there trying to play with Gamin Kande, but the ball was too quick. And that's going to be a travel there by Paul Busy. Substitution there on Paul Busy, and he's up by a Fisto Iritingabo. 34-45 is the score. Round the energy group now taking the lead with 11 good points in this third quarter of the game. Elliot called there with the ball, being picked by Ikishate. A screen there by Galmin Kande. Elliot called there, playing with Sumizi, and Sumizi swings the ball to Patrick. Patrick goes out for a 2-point jumper, but can't connect. And that's going to be a fall on Sumizi. He has been playing so well in this game.
Sumizi with 5 rebounds, 3 assists already, and 4 points to his name. Yeah, he's having a good game so far.
Yeah, sure. There are many of the balls, like the quick dimes there, he has been giving to his teammates but didn't convert. And that's a 3 by Elliot Cole Lamar there. He is shooting so well there beyond the arc, and he already got 13 personal points in this game. 34-48 is the score. Net Roberts there with a move, but can't connect there. Elliot Cole there. A fall there on Elliot Cole. Galmin Kande Kieli there with the ball. Playing with Chizirungu. And that's gonna be a fall on Chizirungu Patrick. Substitution there in Kishati. Mutabazi coming back in the court. Ikishate over today did a lot of fouls. He already got 4 personal fouls. That's why he needed to be subbed in this third quarter of the game. They might need him in the last quarter, so he need to be resolved for these 4 last minutes of the third quarter. Elliot Cole there. Almost to get a basket there, but can't connect. Gonna be REG's ball position there. Beautiful defense from counter from Betuji.
There's a huge contrast between this game and the last game when it comes to the Tigers from beyond the arc, because they really did well. The basket was kind to them the previous game. They have attempted 15 3-point shots, but they have only made 2.
Imagine RSSB Tigers have not yet made any block in this game, but REG already got 5.
Yeah, that's a defensive work right there.
I mean, kinda Kieli there attempting a 3 but can't connect. That's Chizirungu Patrick there with 2 full shots. He attempted the second chance basket there, but he got fouled. He has been fighting for Rwanda Energy Group. There in the paint, he did an amazing job today. I can say that even Tumizi really played an important role today because he has those quick dimes. He has been helping Garmin Kande to have an amazing game today because he knows the right time to feed him. And that's the first free throw for Patrick Chizirungu. 49-34 is the score. Rwanda Energy Group extending the lead to 15 points. Since the second as well. That's gonna be a substitution there on John Kimasa. Being subbed by Trey Twasinzi. Nate Roberts there playing with Mutabazi. Mutabazi swings the ball to Trey Twa. Drives ball block to Mutabazi. Trying to play there with Nate Roberts. But Tumizi is there just to give everything. Lost Leak and Ishima there for a 3. Almost a splash hit, but can't connect. Elliot Slamal Cole there with the ball. Elliot Cole. Behind the back. Solver goes out for a 2-point jumper. Caches it. Wow. That's going to be 52-34. Only 3 minutes and 25 seconds remaining on the clock with this third quarter of the game. Heading to the last one, that's going to decide who's going to walk away with the win today. RSSB Tigers managed to get their first win in this contest of best of 3. Trying to be crowned the bronze medal of the 3rd place in the Round Basketball League season 2026. But REG is not here to joke. Today they had to come with a different response because last time they have seen it, only doing the difference is not all they need, but also to stop RSSB Tigers from scoring over them, because RSSB Tigers is that team that's going to use any scoring opportunity that they have to turn it into points.
3 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock. Can't connect on the second try.
That's Elliot Kolamar there playing with Kamdo. Kamdo there trying to create a play. Facing Trey Trosinzi. Crossover. Hand of there to Tumizi. Tumizi playing with Elliot Cole. Elliot Cole there. The top drive goes up. But can't connect there on that floor. That's going to be RSSB Tigers ball position. Coach O'Dowd there asking for the VAL to check if the call that they made is right. So
as I can see, that's where we are going, to make sure that the officiating is spot on. As you were mentioning earlier, we have raised the standard of our league, have a great international experienced referees to help us officiate, and they also have a video assistant to help them review, just so we can make sure that we have the right call. The coaches are going to take some time and probably get some ideas to the players, and while we wait for the decision from the video assistant referee. And Tigers have 30 rebounds to their name, while Rwanda Energy Group has managed to get 28. And this game, we have seen a lot of attempts from beyond the arc, 17 from REG. While they managed to make 4, we got 16 from Tigers, while they managed to convert 2. They're trying, but the basket hasn't been kind. They haven't been lucky enough to make it. But REG will know that they have to keep the focus. Oh, we're back on the court.
yeah, it's gonna be RSSB Tigers ball position. Patrick Chizurungu there. Trying to play with Gamin. A tight defense there. Elliot Cole there with the ball. Chizurungu Patrick goes out for a deep ball, but can't connect. That's gonna be a fall there on Sumizi.
Two minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. The third quarter is going. The time is not waiting for anyone. But the game is not too far away from Tigers. So let's see how it's going to fare as we continue.
Net Robots there playing with Mutawazi. Drives, goes up. Almost to get a 2-point layup there, but can't get it to go. That was a rejection there, and Nathaniel Roberts. Elliot Cole there with a nice response and a good conversion there with a nice finger roll. 54 to 34. Now the Rwanda Energy Group extending the lead to 20 points. Only 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining in this quarter of the game. Oh my goodness. Mutawazi not being too lucky. Come to Frank Betuji. Goes up, and that's going to be shooting 2 there. For Camden from Betuji.
REG have a 90% conversion rate from the free throw line, having converted 10 of the 11 that they have attempted, while we see a 60% for Tigers, having converted 6 of the 10 that they have attempted from the free throw line.
Camden, they are sinking the first. 55 to 34 is the score. Since the second as well, that's gonna be 56 to 34. Substitution there in Chizurengo Patrick. And we have Sugamba Sidar in the court. Lost Lake and Ishima there swings the ball to Mutawazi. Mutawazi to Treitoa. Treitoa there with a drive. Eurostep goes up and gets a 2-point bucket there. That's going to be 36 to 56. RSSB Tigers cutting the lead to only 20 points in this third quarter of the game. Elliot Cole there. And that's going to be a foul on him.
Elliot Lamarco with 17 personal points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists to his name. He's having quite a game. But REG will surely see to it that they continue this form, finish out the third quarter. Elliot Cole cashes the first one. 1 minute 9 seconds on the clock. Third quarter, we have REG on 57 points, while Tigers have 36. Cashes the second one as well.
And that's Lost Lake and Ishimi there with the ball. Trying to play with the routine of Fiston there. Between the legs, Mutawazi there goes up. Playing with Nathaniel Orbits. Almost to get a 2-point bucket there, but the defense wasn't easy on him. Come to Frank Betuji. That's a fall there by Tsumizi. Tsumizi with 4 personal fouls in this game.
.40 seconds to go this third quarter. And as you had mentioned earlier, REG has 6 blocks. Up until now, Tigers are yet to register even a single block to their name.
Only 40 seconds remaining on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, for this last quarter of the game. Heading to the last one that's going to decide who is going to walk away with the win. Is it RSSB Tigers? They can catch up. They still stand a chance, but REG will make it easy. That's straight to Asinze. They are going out for a 3. But breaks it. Elliot Colama there with a long time there to Musinga Fabrice. Oh my goodness.
Unlucky.
Yeah, sure.
.14 seconds on the clock as we finish up this third quarter.
Oh my goodness. Musinga Fabrice off the mark on an easiest basket ever. Traitor Sinze there being rejected by Kamdo, but last week Nishimi was just there for the putback. And RSSB Tigers trying to cut the lead back to 20 points. 58-38 is the score. Randa Energy Group really playing so well today. They really have a lot of focus as if they want to walk away with a win, because last time they have seen that only extending the lead is not enough to win, but they also have to put in some efforts to defend that points that they scored, because they were scoring but they didn't stop RSSB Tigers as well to score. So that's what called them allowed to bounce back in the game, heading to the OT after making a difference of more than 10 points in a game. And at that time, they were struggling at least to get, a win in the overtime. So they learned a lesson from that everything is possible. They really need to catch up in this game. So yeah, today they came up, you have seen that they really worked on that game, if I can say.
You think they learned their lessons there? Let's see what the fourth quarter has in store for us, because REG know that they cannot afford to let this go as they did last time. Now, they find themselves in quite a situation like they were in, but can they close out the game? Can they get the win? And another question, can RSSB come back? We know they can. They have shown us before. But as far as the quarters went, the points that they scored, we saw in the first quarter, Tigers had 12, while REG had 22. The second quarter had them tie, both on 18 points. This third quarter, Tigers did not really show us a lot of scoring conversions, where they only managed to get 8, while REG got 18. So let's see if REG can manage to close out this game and get the win, or if Tigers can manage to do what they did last time and overturn and get this maybe to OT, or even get the win. In basketball, you never know. Everything is possible. Click on the subscribe button on Okapi Sports Network so that you never miss a moment. As right now the players are back on the court, we are going to start the deciding quarter, the fourth quarter. Lars Licken with the ball there.
Behind the back there. Yamasa Sabrina there for 3. Gazab almost a K-shit. Kisses the rim and off. That's Elliot's call. Lamar there with the ball. Facing Fisto Irritingable. Kamin Kante there for a screen. Sadar Sagamba. Gazab for a 2-point jumper. But that's going to be shooting too for Sadar Sagamba. 58-38 is the score so far. REG today has been shooting well on the free throw line. As you have seen, the percentage can tell it all. And they also did an amazing defense, because imagine if they got 6 blocks in the game. And how many rebounds?
32 rebounds to REG's name.
Yeah, but RSSB Tech has been collecting a lot of rebounds compared to REG, but they're not making them productive, if I can say.
Yeah.
Because, when the team gets an offensive rebound or even a defensive one, they really have to make a quick transition so as to get some fast break points. But I'm not sure if RSSB Tigers managed to get those fast break points, because REG didn't make it easy for them. And I think that's the reason why they're actually not improving their scoring rate. So that was shooting 2 for Sedar Sigambe, but he didn't convert at least one. Still, the score is 58-38. Nyamngasa there goes up for a 3 and gets it, and that's gonna be 41-58. Counter Frank Betuji being rejected 2 times there. Rooting above Fiston there. Playing with Trey Tra, having a great chemistry there. I can see that RSSB Tigers is trying to catch up in this game. They're playing so well.
They have started the fourth quarter so well.
Yeah, that's Galmin Kande. They are being picked by Busy. Swings the ball to Sedar, Sedar to Furaha, Furaha to Kamdo, Kamdo to Elliot Cole, Guzza for 3 and Kaishazit. Wow, a beautiful play there by Elliot Cole. He has been so special today, as he already got 22 personal points, following Garmin Kande's 21. 61 for the whole team to 43 for Rwanda Energy Group. While Slick and Nishima there, feeding Nyamwasa there for a 3 and gets it. Wow.
Beautiful play from the Tigers right there.
Nyamwasa Breno there with back-to-back 3 points there beyond the arc. 46 to 20, to 61 is the score. For Raha Kado there with another 2-point back hit. That's going to be 63 to 46. Substitution there on REG side. Sedar Sagamba being subbed by Chizirongo Patrick. Furaha Kado, the duo there with the rebound, playing with Patrick Chizirungu. Gonna be RSSB Tigers ball position. Patrick Chizirungu, who tried to, move so quickly without at least looking at where he's heading. That resulted into a turnover. Lars Leak and Ishima there with the ball. Paul Busy there with a nice pick and roll. Trade to Asinze between the legs. Crossover. Behind the back. Sends the ball to Lars. Lars there with a nice drive. Guzab. Almost to get a 2-point bucket, but breaks it. And that's an easy lay there by Kamdo from Betuji. Gonna be 65 to 46. Yeah, only 6 minutes and 45 seconds remaining on the clock for this last quarter of the game. RSSB Tigers kept on setting a big lead there on RSSB Tigers. Elliot Cole there with a beautiful dime there. And that's an easy 2-point bucket there for Chizirungo Patrick. A nice play there between those two. Elliot Cole there with outstanding performance today. Nice dimes. He has all those types of passes behind the back pass, no C pass, bounce pass. Many of the passes, even chest passes of Elliot Cole, are so quick for someone to do an interception on them. So that's 67 points for Rwanda Energy Group to 46 for RSSB Tigers. Babu, do you think RSSB Tigers is going to catch up in this game?
I see that REG is not losing their focus, and they're really continuing to rack up the points. So I think it's going to be really hard for RSSB Tigers to do what they did. But the time is still on their side as far as the quarter is concerned. And as you always say, in basketball, anything is possible. But they need to watch the 21 turnovers that they have so far. They've managed to register 2 blocks to REG's 6, but Tigers with 21 turnovers to REG's 15. And players like Elliot Lamarco with 22 personal points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. They are really going to prove to be too hard to stop in this fourth quarter. So let's see what this timeout has done for RSSB. Maybe they have some new ideas and they're going to get the game swinging in their favor again. 6 minutes, 31 seconds on the clock. 67 points for REG, 46 for Tigers. This is the fourth quarter.
And the players are back from the timeout. Niyungeho Jean there as a substitution there on Lost Leak and Ishimi. Swinging the ball to Fisto. Fisto there with a crossover. And that's going to be a foul on him by Elliot Colamar. Second personal foul on Elliot Lamar. Elliot called him out there. Passes on the screen there by Galmin Kandakieli. Beautiful pass there to Kamdo from Betuji. Nice pass there to Kamdo, and that's gonna be an N1 basket there. Beautiful ball movement between those guys. Reg today came in with a lot of focus, you know, a beautiful ball movement between those guys. They are patient with the seconds. They are playing up to the 10th second or 8th, which is actually good. So it really made the game way more easier for them to win. 70-46 is the score. Feaston goes out for a 2-point jumper, almost getting it smoothly, but breaks it. Oh my goodness, what a play.
Elliot Cole, so brave and skillful.
Yeah, sure. And the coach is telling him that, Cole, you need to take it easy. Why are you putting yourself on a rush or something? You better go easy on this ball. And, you know, we already extended the lead to many of the points. So we really need to play an easy game at this time, stopping those turnovers. And that's Nyunge who there swings the ball to Nyamwasa. Nyamwasa to Nate Roberts. Nate Roberts there to Jean. Jean fakes a pass there and attempts a 3, but can't connect. Darcy Rutinga will feast on there with a nice floater. For Rahakado they are playing with Patrick Cheesy. Cheesy Rungo there at the top of the key. Looking for Gamin. And that's gonna be a fall on Elliot Cole by Nyunge Hojon. You know that getting Elliot Cole is one of the toughest assignments because he's so quick. And you know, if you are going to stop him while he has that ball, you're actually gonna do a fall. It's likely to happen. Garmin Kanda there with a handoff to Elliot Cole, sets a screen. Wow, what a crossover. Almost an N1. Let me tell you something. Elliot is a primarily ball handler for real. He has been doing an amazing job for REG today, and he gave a tough time to RSSB Tigers. They were struggling, you know, to stop him today because he delivered as much as he can, and he's on a strike for 2 full shots. Swings the first smoothly. That's gonna be 23 points for Elliot Cole, being the best scorer in this game. Only 5 minutes and 5 seconds remaining on the clock for this second game of the day. Feast on Irutingabo there. Goes out for a layup. But that's going to be a travel violation there by Fiston Irutingabo.
This is where Reg let the game slip away from them last time. So they have to make sure that they keep the foot on the gas like they have started from the first quarter and close the game.
Oh my goodness. What a player. Galmin Kande making it look easy. That guy can play.
He can.
That's a steal there by Chizirungu. Play with Furaha Kado. Elliot Cole goes out for a 3. Wants to cash it, but can't connect. That's Bruno Nyamwasa alone there on a fast break and gets a 2-point layup there. Nice finger low. And that's going to be 50-74. Elliot Cole there being marked tightly by Nyunge Hojo and decided to give the ball to Furaha Kado. Furaha there playing with Gambi and handoff there back to Elliot Cole. Oh my goodness. That's another turnover. And that's going to be RSSB Tigers ball position. I mean, shooting to Nyunge Hojon. 50-74 is the score. Reg now takes the lead with 24 points. But if Nyunge Hojon de Dieu makes them all, he's actually going to cut the lead to only 22 points.
What a lead that will be. But at the free throw line, so far, the Tigers have only converted 6 of the 10, while REG have converted 17 out of 20.
Oh my goodness. You can tell from that.
Niunge could not catch the first one. It's off the mark.
Yeah.
Couldn't connect on the second one as well. Shizirungu Patrick. Kamdo to Elliot Cole.
Elliot Cole there being marked so tightly. And that's going to be charging fall there. Oh my goodness. RSSB Tigers ball position. And there's Don Kimasa there with the inbound ball. Playing with Niyunge Ho. Kimasa down there swings the ball to Pistol. Pistol to Net Roberts. Net Roberts to Nyamwasa. Goes up and gets it. Nice 2-point bucket there after a nice fake there. And goes up. That was a baby shot. Kimasa down there for a putback with the ball. Swings it to Kamdo. Kamdo there. Swings the ball to Elliot Cole. Cole there with a drive. Goes up for a 2-point jumper. Catches it. Wow. No one was there for the rebound. It seems like they really trust him enough to do not go there for the rebound at least. That's going to be 76-54. Nyamwasa Bruno for a 3. Almost a catch it but can't connect. Cole. Sidar Sagamba coming back in the court alongside Silmizi, who has been absolutely spacious today. But he has 4 personal fouls. You really have to be careful with those 2 minutes and 24 seconds.
Have not yet subscribed. What are you waiting for? Afternoon, right?
Yeah, sure. So after this game, RSSB Tigers versus Rwanda Energy Group, you're going to be watching REG Women Basketball Club taking on the Hoops in the second game of the finals in women's category. And after, we'll be watching game 3 in the men's category finals, Patriots facing APR. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in here at OSN. We are back here for the third game of the day. The Hoops versus REG Women Basketball Club. Don't move. Just stay there. Stay tuned. We'll be back here.
Before the arena lights shine, before the crowds fill the stands, it begins with a dream. A kid who watches, a coach who believes, a player who inspires.
Adoni playing with Adoni's double filer.
A practice becomes a passion, a player becomes an inspiration, and a fan begins to dream. Rides can wait, meetings can wait, because moments like these don't. Basketball isn't just played inside an arena. It lives on dusty courts, in crowded streets, in homes gathered around the screen. It's in every neighborhood, bringing strangers together, turning quiet moments into unforgettable ones. Every game, every story, every fan, across nations, only on Okapi.